Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and a new video on the Highlands fishing DLC. So yes, if you remember last episode we were finishing off the onion harvest today. We've already gone over it all with the tractor. We've got the we used the additional machine this time with the two with the windrower on it sort of thing to put it into wider apart swaths. Just putting two rows into one to reduce the amount of travel time for the harvester that I'm in at the moment. Obviously still need to get all these finished. And get the lorry loaded up and taken to the vegetable processing plant. I reckon there's probably about at least 2 or 3 more loads of the lorry to take, probably off this field, I would say roughly. This probably will fill the lorry, actually, this load, just about to get full now, so I'll unload into the lorry right away and we'll get the load taken to the vegetable processing plant. Let's just get alongside and see if this will fill it. I think it possibly will. I'll go and refill the harvester before we take the load actually from the lorry. I'll get another load in the harvester. It's 79% full. I think this probably will fill it, but we'll see. Yeah, definitely going to fill it. Yeah, so 19% left in the harvester. What I'll do, I'll go and refill this again. I'll do one more load. We'll go up the field and back again one more time to get this filled up, and then we'll take the lorry and get that unloaded at the vegetable processing plant. But yeah, at least I won't have to do as much of the field this time, because obviously the swaths are wider apart this time, so it's certainly reducing the amount of time it's going to take to do this harvest, which is good news, because the onion harvest, well, it's not too bad, it's bearable, but it is a little bit slow compared with like a combine harvest, so it's good to make a bit less work for myself by having wider apart swaths and more in each swath, which is good news for this harvest. Anyway, yeah, I'll time-lapse now, get the rest of this field finished, and I'll come back to you when all the onions are harvested. Okay, so yeah, that was a pretty good guess. About 2.5 loads of off that field there, so that worked out quite well. And also, good news is, looks like we've got 0.8 hours on the harvester, which means I don't have to pay for an additional hour, which is really good news. I'm sure last time I had this I paid for about at least 2 hours. I can't remember if we even went into the 3 hours, but certainly 2 hours. So that has worked out really well, and I will now return the... nope, don't want to be on that. I want to be on vehicles. Yeah, return the harvester. There we go, get that back. So we only used 0.8 hours. Didn't hit the additional hour, so we don't have to pay for an additional hour. That was really good. That was about a perfect size field, I would say, for the onions. I would say that's about the size I want to be doing in the future. Roughly that sort of size field, because you get enough that it keeps the machine, the factory going all through the next year, hopefully, but not too much that you spend episode after episode working on it, because I don't want to be doing that. So yeah, one of these sort of fields, this sort of size is perfect. That one's slightly bigger, but even that one would be fine. 6.8 acres, that one's 5. Yeah, so around about, under 7 acres basically. That was 7, that was about as big as I'd want to do in the future. So less than 7 acres. So anything under 7 acres I would do as an onion field in the future. That one probably is a potential one. Anyway, let's get the last little bit delivered to the factory, and that can then process all these onions into new products, into more valuable products to sell. And we'll be getting them sold through the winter, I'd have thought. It usually is around about December, the best price for stuff. I'm pretty sure I did look at that. Was it last episode? And I found out that the best price was about November, December, I think. So I'm sure that's when we'll be selling all the onion stuff. I don't think it will have time to process everything before December, but at least we'll have a good chunk of onion products to sell in December, and we'll get some really good money in for that. So yeah, I'll get down there now, get this delivered, and then come back and we'll move on to the next job, which I think will probably be drilling some canola, because we haven't got any crops drilled yet for next year, and I would like to get something in the ground this month, ideally. So yeah, that'll be the plan next. Okay, just thought I would get this filling up with silage, because we're going to be selling the silage fairly soon. Just thought I'd leave it going. Hopefully it'll fill out most of it. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, I'll leave that going. I'll also just show you how much onions, or how many onions I've got in total off that field, because I don't even know myself yet. Let's have a look. Oh wow. Oh no, I was going to say it's almost full. No, it's not. It's 50% full. 120,700 though. It's still pretty good. Yeah, when it pops up there, it was showing that it was like right on the end, and I thought we'd totally filled it, but no. 120,000 out of 240, so not completely full, half full, but still pretty good. And that, I reckon, will keep going until probably, well, not probably the full year, but certainly a few months, quite a few months. So that's excellent. Okay, next we're going to move on to some drilling. We're going to do a canola field. I think 23 is a good contender for that, because that wasn't canola last year. And then we'll do these two that were canola last year, something different next year. Might even do that one actually, 20 as well. Possibly, yeah. If we did 20 as canola and 23 as canola, and then we'll probably do 22 or 39 as onions next time. Maybe 39. I'm thinking 39 for onions actually for next harvest. Yeah, so 23 and 20 probably for canola, I'm thinking. So I'll get the tractor. Here it is. Yep. And we'll go and put the seed drill on. I don't think I need to cultivate. I'm pretty sure I've got a direct seed drill on this series. I do forget from series to series, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it's direct. So I'll get that put on. Yes, it is. It's actually the same one I'm using in my Saxlingham series. So I'll get that on and get it set to canola. Make sure it's filled out with fertiliser and seed, which it has none. So I'll put some seed into that. It's got 77% fertiliser, that should be enough, hopefully, for that one field at least. Oh, I haven't checked to see the lime on the field to make sure the pH is good. I should check that before we start drilling. It looks okay, I think. I'll just actually go to the field. It's more accurate if you actually go to the field and it tells you pH is okay. Okay, right, so it's not amazing. Oh, it's good there. Yeah, it looks good enough. I think we'll leave it for one more year. I don't think I want to waste time doing lots of lime spreading. pH is good on that one as well, good to okay. So one more year I reckon, and then we'll probably spread lime next year on these two fields. Okay, so I'll continue to get the seed filled up. This should be enough seed for canola. It doesn't use too much seed. Canola doesn't, so we shouldn't need any more seed. Fertiliser could be an issue, but I think we should be good with that amount for that size field. But if I do need some more, I'll have to go and buy some more. Is that still filling? No, I think it's stopped, so I'll just get that going again as well, just to make sure. Because this is the problem when you first start. It's quite a thin layer of silage at the edge. It needs to get a bit further in to pick up more from the back. And then of course the trailer, actually no, is the trailer full? I think it's full actually. Let's just check. Oh wow, okay. The question is then, what do I do first? I could get this going on a helper while I empty that. I might do that actually. So yeah, I'll go and get this started on a helper, then go and empty the silage trailer and then probably take over again on the seed drill. Right, that's the first field drilled with canola. I'll get the roller going now on that one. I'll get the helpers doing the rolling though, I think. And I'll probably get another one done. I'm thinking that one there, the one that was just onions, I think that's a good one to do as canola again. So just get that going, there we go. And, oh, lorry's full again with silage. Right, okay, yeah, so fertiliser is a bit of an issue. I think I need to go and refill that. In fact, what I might do, actually thinking about it, rather than getting all that field drilled today, I'll go and refill with fertiliser and get this ready to go for next time, and then get the lorry emptied again, or I could put this on a helper once I get back, get that field going, and then get the lorry emptied again, because I see that it's full again. I need to get that unloaded and all the silage sold. So yeah, I think what I'll do, get this refilled with fertiliser and then get the helpers to take over again on the seed drill.
watching next to my chin. Try to hold my breath in. Don't wanna wake up. Your heart is my violin. Watching you sleep is comforting. Don't wanna wake up. Wish that I was brave, but I've never been the one. Wish that we could stay like this, I wanna stay. Wish that I was brave, but I've never been the one. Wish that we could stay like this, I wanna stay. If I got superpowers, I'll stop the clock. Be right here in this moment. You're all I want. If I got superpowers, I'll stop the clock. Wish I got superpowers. Your hands tossed in my hand. Want your fingers everywhere. Don't wanna wake up. Wish that I was brave, but I've never been the one. Wish that we could stay like this, I wanna stay. Wish that I was brave, but I've never been the one. Wish that we could stay like this, I wanna stay. If I got superpowers, I'll stop the clock. Be right here in this moment. You're all I want. If I got superpowers, I'll stop the clock. Wish I got superpowers.
There we go, that is another field completed. That'll be all the canola I'm going to do for this year, I think. But what the plan is, of course, I did say this before, but we're going to get rid of that tent over there, the fish breeding tent, and buy the other one in the town area, or in the other side of the map. And we're going to replace that with an oil mill, and that will be processing all of my oil from the canola crops. So next year we'll have a lot of canola oil. Potentially even some from this year, I don't know, depending on when I can get it built. I'm just waiting for the rest of the small fish to be used out of that tent, and when that's emptied it will be gone. But yeah, there's still about 2,000 or so litres of fish in there. It seems weird measuring fish in litres, but there are some fish in there still, so yeah, I don't want to lose those. I'm going to keep hold of it until they've gone, and then obviously get rid of it then, and we'll build the oil mill in place of that. Then we can start to process some of that oil, or canola, into oil. We've also got all the sunflowers as well, which can be processed into oil too, and they haven't been harvested yet, so we'll get some good use out of that. I'm sure it'll be built by the time they're harvested, I hope. Shouldn't be too much longer. I will just check before we finish to see how many more fish there are in there. Let's just have a look. Productions, young fish. Oh, there's still 3,800 litres in there. I suppose I could get them to force to spawn the rest in there, and then it could go quicker probably. Might do that next time. Because it seems to be taking a while to get through them. It's still full. Yeah, for some reason the salmon used up a lot quicker, unless we had less salmon, I don't know. But the trout seems to be taking a very long time to get through them all. I don't know why. But anyway, never mind. That will do for today. Well, we've got a lot of. Well, it looks like we've got a lot of canola now, but of course some of these fields are empty. They have already been harvested. We've only got 2 growing canola fields, and obviously these 2 will be turned into something else next year, a different crop. But yeah, looking good. Anyway, we're going to leave it there. So I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.